everybody? It's your girl Kenlo back at it again, and I'm back with another episode of the Kenlo Show. And today I have Hashland. So nice to have you here. Been seeing you around the city DJing, putting together such great community. Also with Homegrown. So tell us all about it. How did the whole network get started?
So I've been doing this out here for 7-8 years now.
Okay.
Since about 2017. That's when I officially started DJing and was like curating of my own events. Mm-hmm. In 2020, I came up with the Homegrown Network.
Okay.
It was originally an idea for an album, and the Homegrown being tied with Hashland and feeling like a organic presence, you know? Because it kind of ties in with the word genuine. It's like you can tell when something feels organic or non-organic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Any relationship you had, any time you hear somebody's art even. And I feel like that's the best way to describe my personality. It's organic. And in 2020, we lost a lot of that. You know, we lost the be able to go out and talk to people and the events. So I came up with the Homegrown Network, which was like an online thing.
Okay.
It was really just a name for our Discord server. That was like the online space we all could pop in and out of and talk to each other. But then it grew into the events and like tied into just like my business perfectly. So now it's just fully consumed me, and like people are happy to be a part of this community, organic community thing. Yeah, now it's like 4 years running.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
What kind of music did you listen to growing up, and how did that transition into DJing for you?
So, craziest, like, versatility, I guess you could say. My one brother, he had put me on to like pop music and like dance music. And my other brother had completely submerged me into rap, like DMX. It was like a night and day. I always turn back to this one story when I was 4 years old, and I was downstairs, and my brother was playing the "Sweet Dreams Are Made of Thee." And then I went upstairs, and my other brother was literally playing "Stop, Drop, Shut It Down, Open Up," which is like technically the first hip hop song I really heard, and was like, oh my gosh, I love this shit. What is this? It was Power 99. Yeah, like DMX, Biggie were some of my first like rap influences that I really liked. My brother had every Lil Wayne mixtape that like ever came out, which was like an absurd amount of those. So he really shaped a lot of my like music creating process. DJ wise though, I don't know. I really like creative DJs. I like ones that like take risks and show you the sample before they play the real song type of shit. You know, take you on like a journey.
I like it.
Yeah.
So what is your creative process before, you know, making an album or making a song, and then knowing it's gonna be that shit like when we pop out like the Silk City and all that? Cause you know, we see Hashland, we outside. So.
Hey, yeah. I appreciate that. Creative process before making a project, I really have to go through something.
Okay.
I do really believe in like writing music off of experiences. I feel like you kind of gotta have that mix of experience and like imagination to kind of just take it up to a place that's not reality. So when people listen, they feel like they're escaping their actual reality. I'll hear a good album that could just shape me. The experience could just shape me. Recently, I listened to a podcast that broke down. First he was breaking down Kendrick's album To Pimp a Butterfly, then he was breaking down Dark Fantasy, and both of them together shared like the same message that I was already kind of working on as a project, and I was like, ooh, this like really just, I've been in that zone for the last like 2 months. I haven't been able to leave. Party wise, I don't know. Listening to the people and seeing like what they are feeling, what I'm feeling. Now how can I meet us halfway and give us something we all like? Like that's kind of where Hash and B came from.
Okay.
Because I love R&B. I know that it's just grown even more infectious in the last few years.
I see that. Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. Like, how does it feel knowing that you started these things and it just like continuously keeps growing?
It feels amazing. You know, like to touch back on the organic side. I always believe in being true to yourself to the point where I've always just kind of done me, and like throughout the years, the stuff that I did was cool, and the stuff that I did wasn't cool, and then it was cool again. Like, I always just wore baggy clothes, and like 2002, it was the hottest shit. 2010, nobody really was like, well, yeah, we're wearing skinny jeans. I was like, well, I'm still just wearing this shit.
Right.
I mean, fuck, this is my whole closet. I'm not gonna go change everything. I got a couple pairs of skinnies that I like and was gifted, but nah, this is my shit. And then all of a sudden it became fly again. I'm like, bet. Well, you just stay true to yourself and the circle will come back for you.
I like that.
Yeah.
I also see you traveling too. I see you stocked up.
Yes.
You got the gear on and everything. So how does it feel also traveling and knowing that people are also hearing your sound in different cities? Because different cities, the sound may be different.
Mm-hmm.
But how does it feel, or what is it like bringing the Philly sound to a different city?
It's honestly the most refreshing experience. I held myself back from a lot of traveling because you feel so like you want to be true to what you're doing right now, and I need to work, and I need to make money, so a lot of gigs out here. And sometimes when you travel, you spend a lot of money on the traveling, and so it's more of but you need to get out there. Like, anybody who's watching and feels like, should I take that trip or not? Take the trip. Take the trip. It's 100% worth it. I could only give you so many yeses and reasons why before I give you any reasons not to. Like,
that's what's up. And where do you see yourself DJing also growing in your community in like maybe like a year or 5 years? Because it's going to keep growing. I can see that. But where do you see it going?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I really like. I'm starting in Philly. I'm sticking it here until I feel like we have really created the name for it, and I appreciate you giving it its credibility.
Always.
A lot of people around me have reminded me that I got to a point so far, but just like every good creative, you always are seeing the next spot you're not at yet, You gotta remember to be like, I'm happy where I'm at right now. Wow, look at 5 years ago I'd have been crapping my pants looking at myself now. But like, you also gotta have a plan for how you're gonna get to that next spot.
For sure.
I don't know where. I mean, I definitely see us splashing into New York more.
Okay, I can see New York.
It's just so accessible right here from Philly to go over there. And I do have a handful of friends up there that already are accepting me with open arms. LA, definitely. I want to go from Philly to the States to the world. That's like the plan,
Philly to the States to the world, okay.
Yeah, I'm big on the baby steps. Some people like to go all in, big step right off rip, and then they'll be like, yo, can I be? Hold on, let me retract and figure out how to do this the right way. But yeah, baby steps.
That's what's up. And tell us about July 19th. What's going on July 19th? You got a big event. Tell us all about it. We want to know. The people want to know.
2 years. 2 years of Hashland. I'm very excited.
Congrats. 2 years, guys. 2 years.
Thank you. For the first time, I have put together something that I loved and that was received exactly the way I wanted it to. And like, I've been the most consistent with this. It's very hard to stay consistent. You get so many ideas. You jump on that train and you forget to hop off or something. But this one, 2 years, we're going to a warehouse on Watts for the first time. We're doing a little different. It's called Club and B, because we're collabing with Club Advisory. Shout out to Crispy, Tunji, and OPO, fire DJs, producers. We're gonna have a live band, The Wave. They played with Chioki recently.
Oh yeah, shout out to her.
Yes, shout out to her. Shout out to The Wave. Baltimore. Really excited to hear Baltimore for the first time myself. That was a Crispy, put him on there.
Okay.
So all together, this lineup was crazy. Oh, and this guy Uncle Kizzy too. He's insane.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Insane producer. He actually ended up making some of my favorite remixes that are like semi-viral, and I didn't know. I got put on to him. I check his page, and I'm like, he made this? Oh no, he made this? Yo, these people don't get the credit they deserve sometimes, yo. But yeah, 2-year anniversary, so the 19th and the 20th, I'm doing a 2-night, 2 different kind of experiences. Well, offers us a bigger stage, so we're able to put on more of a live show, have artists, special guests pop out. Silk City, everybody knows, is just lit. We're dancing, we're vibing. I do have a special guest coming out that night too. But it'll be more of just like DJing and a chance for us just to dance and completely get lost in the night.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
With that being said, make sure y'all come out July 19th and July 20th for Hash and Bay, also Club and Bay. Everybody gonna be there. It's gonna be a great lineup. I'm no promoter, guys. No promoter, but you know, it's my guy Hash, so y'all gotta come out. It's gonna be a great night. And with that being said, thank you for coming on to the show, my guy. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Know, keep up the great work.
Thanks.
You know we gonna see each other around. You already know that.
Yeah.
I gotta
100%.
come out. I gotta come out to a party. You know, I've been working y'all, but I gotta come out. I'm gonna come out to Club and Bay for sure. For sure. We gotta be there, Big Zo. We gotta be there for sure.
Yeah, we got y'all on the all pass.
For sure.
Pass for the whole weekend.
And with that being said, what can they find me with?
Just at Hashland. Sometimes it's hash.hgn, but everywhere it's just, you can find me if you type in Hashland. I'm the only guy.
Okay.
I got lucky with that one.
It's your girl Kenlo back at it again. You know where to find me at your girl Kenlo _. You already know we'll be back at it again. I'll see y'all later.